Hello and welcome. You're listening to the Reaper podcast recorded live on August 10th, 2017. I'm your host, Joel, and joining me as always is Jordan.
Hello.
And Mitch.
Hi.
How you guys going?
Good.
Good.
Yes?
Good.
Yes?
Another week down.
Yes?
Another week to go.
Till what?
Till the podcast.
Okay.
You're going to start counting down when we start the podcast, not when we finish.
So is this like your Monday? Is the podcast day? Is this the start of your week or the end of your week?
No, it's like
I thought you'd be counting up towards the 50 mark, you know, the
50
midway
podcasts.
point. Yeah, the midway point.
The midway point. Are you saying we're doing 100 episodes, Joel?
Oh, of course.
Are you committing to 100
So are we
episodes?
just stopping at 100 episodes? Or what's the...
What are you trying to say? Are you stopping at 50 episodes?
We've only got 4 left? What is this?
We got the season finale coming up soon.
Yeah. Season 1's over.
I'm going to give you a big cliffhanger.
Oh, no.
Keep everyone on edge.
Just turn the mic off halfway through a sentence and not come back.
Oh, God.
Remember, if you are listening live and you can't stick around for the full show, and you can pick up with your left off on the following Monday on our iTunes, Wooshka, and YouTube page, links which can be found on our Facebook page at facebook.com/replayu.
Very nice.
Man,
that a question?
I'm slowing down. Like, see, I had it on point when I was like, I don't need to look at it, but now it's just I'm stumbling away. Coming up on the show this week, we'll be talking about the Australia's new reality show, Pokemon Go's Disaster, Valve's new game, our Overwatch segment, as always, or Blizzard segment. But first, what have we been playing this week, guys?
I think Jordan can go first.
I went first last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't remember these things.
I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Yeah, you go first, Joel.
My week's been pretty slow. I haven't dabbled into anything new yet. So it's been...
Now you say yet. Is there something coming?
there's always something coming, more or less.
Okay.
Like I'm excited for games that are coming out, but every game that I want comes out late, end of the year.
I've already forgotten what games are coming out this year.
Well,
Super Mario Odyssey.
It's
I don't
like
have a Switch, so I don't care.
Destiny and Call of Duty.
Oh, is that it?
Same game.
When's Assassin's Creed coming out?
I think Assassin's Creed's the end of this year as well.
Okay.
And then Far Cry is next year sometime.
Oh, Far Cry is the one that I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
There's always a bit of a lull after
October
E3.
27, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
There you go.
Always a bit of a lull.
You didn't even have to look that up, did you? No.
But I've just been playing League of Legends and Heroes of the Storm have been the two games that we're pretty much just playing.
What's gotten you back into your MOBAs?
Well, it's... League of Legends, like, you keep bringing up the idea to play ranked.
Yeah.
I haven't played ranked yet, but I just want to play the game still.
Okay. You don't feel you're good enough for ranked? Or you don't want to see that you're bad at ranked?
That's the one. I don't want to see how bad it goes because you've lost 2 games already.
Yeah, of 10.
Of 10. See, I don't want to... I feel like I'm going to dive in.
2 games is too many losses for you, is it?
2 games is too many losses. So it's been that, and
Bit of a perfectionist, is it? Okay.
and I'm excited for League of Legends, which I think this weekend is the AR Earth, which
What
is
does
the
that mean?
all random, ultra rapid fire mode.
So you've spoken about this mode before, haven't
Yes,
you?
I
Yeah.
This is where every champion has unlimited mana.
Yeah.
Every ability is on an 80% cooldown. Same with some of the items
So
as well.
it's essentially a brawl?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's on the same map. You're randomly selected a hero and
Yeah.
you go in. So people whose their abilities that have a 3-minute cooldown will go down to about 60 or something.
Okay.
So it's quite hectic.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Is it still as fast-paced as Heroes of the Storm, or is it faster?
Oh, it's faster.
Okay.
The games can go really quick.
So you've got to have your skill level pretty high to be able to keep up a pace
Yeah.
with everyone?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Because people who are like masters of each hero, everything that's reduced on the cooldown on that, it's just going to be
So
hectic.
if you're lucky enough to get the hero, you know how to play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the extent of what I've been playing.
I did see you on Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah, I saw him too.
I thought you were trying to challenge, to be honest.
Oh, I'm not ready for that. It's too much.
Because that was last night, I think. And I was like, it's Wednesday. Oh, I might be trying to do it before the show tomorrow or something.
See, I saw him on there as well because I thought he was going to be doing his ranking because we've been talking about that a lot.
Yeah.
And then he didn't, so I hopped on and did one round and lost miserably.
All right, fine. Tonight, I'm only going to do... I think I might do one ranked
Yeah.
to start it off, and I'll try the one challenge.
Okay.
I'll try one of the challenges.
Are
It's
you
5,
gonna-
right?
You have to
or 3.
win 5.
Win 5 or 3. Which one is it?
I believe it was 5. But I'll have a quick look. Stand by.
Jordan, what have you been playing? We'll go to you next.
I have been playing
Overwatch.
Yes. Thank you. Saved my breath there. Yeah, it's pretty much all the same this week. Overwatch, PUBG. I did play a little bit more of Metal Gear this week because I've hit a roadblock in the game. So early in the game too.
What's the roadblock? What happens?
I don't know if this happens in other Metal Gear games, but I've got my mother base and I've got to like manage all the staff and stuff and build up stuff so certain areas can go increase in level so I can make certain weapons and stuff like that, or expand certain areas, get more extra things in the game and stuff. And one thing I need to do is get my R&D team to level 12, and they're responsible for like making stuff, so all my guns and stuff.
Yep.
Because the mission I'm up to now requires, or it's recommended that I use a missile launcher to some degree.
This game sounds
Recommended.
so boring.
That's air quotes, man. Recommend. You don't need it.
Yeah, I know, but I tried it with just the C4, and that did not do the job. And I don't have enough C4 with me in order to blow up 3 tanks.
Oh, you need explosives.
Yes,
You have to destroy the tanks.
I need to destroy the tanks. As
So
part of the mission.
if you can't complete the mission, are you stuck behind that mission wall until you can do it?
Well, they unlock about batches of 3 missions at a time.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 missions that say recommended with a missile,
Yeah.
and I've got one that I did the other day that I could do without. And while I was doing that one, I was scanning all the enemy stuff, looking for someone, because it tells you who's going to be good at R&D to be able to put up your level. Mm-hmm. So I'm scanning all the enemy and stuff, seeing which ones I'm going to take and turn to my side. And I'm like, oh, they're all like E. It's like they're ranked from A to E.
Yeah.
And they're all like E in that level. And I found one bunch of people that were like all B and C and stuff. I was like, yes. I stormed that camp and I pistol silenced them all out and was like, fly.
Based on what Jordan's saying, Joel, do you think he'd enjoy what was it called? No. It's the Alien real-time strategy game.
XCOM.
Yeah. Where you build a base, you get your R&D team up, you choose who does what, you get your best members. And
I feel like that aspect,
This aspect has stopped me playing Metal Gear a lot because I got stuck behind this. And I only got motivation to do it the other day because I was bored.
Okay, so don't play XCOM.
Can you get in any of the vehicles? Can you get in the tank? Can you steal a tank to blow up the other 2 tanks, then use your C4 to blow up that tank?
I don't know. I've
Strategy,
not tried that.
man.
I've just solved the mission without using a rocket launcher.
Yeah, but I got to get to level 12 and I got up to level 11 last night, I think.
Oh, well, you're not far off then.
Yeah, so I'm not far off. I just have to go replay an old mission or just venture out into the wilderness and steal some bad guys and put them on the R&D team.
Is that where you latch something onto them and they just float up in the air?
Yeah,
with the
so it's called Fultoning
yeah.
in that game.
Looks so weird.
You can't. You can only do it if you don't kill them. So you gotta.
But that kills them.
No, it doesn't.
Throwing someone into the atmosphere, they'll either suffocate or fall back to the ground.
Well, this is Metal Gear world, okay? And things like this work in Metal Gear land.
Well, Metal Gear is like known for having its whole intricate designed things about logistics.
It does account weather. It's got a percentage of survival there when you do it. So if it's like raining or something, it goes down to like 80%.
This just sounds needlessly complex.
The look on Mitch's face is just...
It's fun. It's fun.
Okay.
And you can like Fulton full-on vehicles when you get it high enough. So
that sounds fun.
I tried to Fulton a shipping container the other day, but I'm
The
still
balloon
got the
just
base.
sat there.
It lifted it up a bit and it's like, and it just dropped it.
See, that's kind of cool. I'd get in the car and then Fulton it. So and just go.
I
up
don't think it works. It doesn't. No, you can't do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
then what's the point?
instantly complete the mission by going back to base.
Yeah.
Good. Before we move on to what I've been playing, I wanted to talk about our fact checkers challenges. He's been trying to compete with Joel and his challenges this week, and he's done 2 of the 3 in like 2 days.
Yes.
So I wanted to address that.
Sure, we talked about this last week.
Did we?
I think we skimmed it.
We skimmed it.
Anywho,
I wanted to give an official verdict on this.
Okay.
As a result of this, I want to invite our fact checker Adam to compete in the next quiz.
Ooh.
So it's going to be 3 people. So it's the 3 of you, and that way there's 2 people actively acting against you if you win.
God damn it.
I mean, if you lose.
It's like you issue challenges, and that night, Adam's completed 2 of them.
So I want to see what
I'm
will
going to have to
happen.
select a challenge that's like really hard for you.
And that's what's going to happen. All right, cool. So when in 2 episodes, we're going to see the 3 of you battle it out.
So that would mean he would have his own set of challenges, wouldn't he?
Yes.
Okay. That's okay. As long as he doesn't... Oh, he can still steal mine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn it.
So
Exactly.
you've got to really get your challenges early.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Adam, or if in Jordan's case, if he loses, he's got Adam and Joel to contend with.
Yeah.
It's just Adam, pretty much. In the first week, if you issue him a challenge, Adam did 2 of them.
We'll have to make everyone's just a bit harder.
No, Adam's a bit harder. Not ours.
I struggled enough doing them. Yeah, how long it took me to get the motivation to download and install speedrunners.
And you did the achievement in 5 minutes.
I know. I couldn't believe
Not
it.
even 5 minutes, like 15 seconds.
As for myself, I've been playing the original StarCraft. I'm getting ready for StarCraft Remastered because I'm kind of keen on that. And I've been playing Heroes of the Storm over the last couple of days because Garrosh is finally out.
And you bought him.
I may have spent real money on him, yes.
You were so dedicated to that guy.
I have every warrior in that game except for Cho'Gall.
Oh, okay. You're not missing much.
No.
Yeah.
And I can't play him by myself anyway.
That's a good point, yeah.
So I've got every warrior in the game. And my next goal is to get every warrior to level 10.
Is this your idea of like, you've bought a guy, you're now going to stick to this guy,
Yeah.
and he's going to be your main from this point on?
I bought this guy because I really want to be good at him. A lot of his abilities really seem to resonate with me, like running into the fray, being bad at positioning, not really having an escape, but throwing everyone else away from you. And I've also, the ability, the cannonball thing or whatever he does, where he grabs the enemy and throws him. The into the fray, which is you grab an ally and throw them.
I've seen that.
That is fun. I had an Arthas on my team for one of my matches, and he did his little frozen thing around him, and I just threw him into everyone else. They all slowed down. The whole team ran up and caught up with him. It was great.
Wow. That's some good combo.
So good.
See,
I just realised how weird these conversations can sound without context.
Yeah, I know. And Kayla Jade Baker's listening.
I'm just thinking, like, the way you're talking about it then sounds like you're physically playing a sport. And you're like, and I threw it in there, and then, like, all the ice around it melted.
Yeah, it's like what happened.
It just sounds like some weird Hunger Games kind of...
went wild.
This is what Dungeons and Dragons sounds like to, like, our parents' generation.
Yeah.
No, and I've discovered you can actually, I think... I've heard rumors that you can use it on Diva's ult.
Ooh.
So you can reposition.
As she's leaving the mech, or like the entire
on
mech?
the mech while it's moving. I've heard rumors. I haven't tested it yet, but if that works, that would be lots of fun.
It would be. That sounds
Not
good.
much fun for Diva.
No. If it's on
On
your
your
team, like you can throw the thing further or reposition it or move it.
Oh,
Or
I
whatever.
can see that. Everyone's running out of the circle, but you just throw it further when
How
they're
long
running towards.
you'd have to do it really quickly, though.
You'd wait until the ring's about to close because people like to wait on the edge so that they're not too repositioned.
Yeah.
But then you just move it a bit further as it explodes. Anyway, so that's the fun I've been up to.
The problem with his throwing thing for me is it's the closest thing to you.
Yes.
So
Including...
So if you get the allies, including allies, closest thing to you, that's what I hate the most. You can't select it yourself.
I think it balances... Because if he could select anything, because when you're doing team fighting, you're often got minions running around as well, and it counts for minions.
I know that's why it's bad. Like, I hate seeing it. Where he's grabbed him with the rock charge thing. They're that close to him, but he's thrown a minion.
Yeah. It takes a bit of finesse. But whatever you throw does impact damage when it lands.
Okay.
So if you throw a minion at the bad guys, it still does damage. Who's this? Josh Hodgett says hello. Joel. Sorry, it's a small screen.
Josh. Hello, Josh. Yes.
It looks like Josh. Actually, that Joel must hate me because I keep bagging him out every time.
You spoiled Rogue One for him. And now you called him Josh.
It's all good. Do you want to tell us about this Australian reality show before I embarrass myself further?
Oh, yes.
Now that we can get onto the news.
Yes. So we got a new reality TV show coming to Australia. Like we
Needed more, yeah.
So the esports scene in Australia has ramped up massively in the last year alone.
I wouldn't say massive. Sorry. It's ramping up.
It's kind of easing in, kind of testing the waters.
That's
because we had that thing the other week where
AFL, the
No,
sports thing.
Overwatch was on 7 Mate. I totally missed it.
What?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Wait. Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was like the Overwatch
That's the preliminaries of the
final.
championships.
Yeah. They played it on 7 Mate. I couldn't believe it. I didn't even watch it. I would have
I wonder what that'd have looked like.
Yeah, I know.
Both amazed and disgusted.
Yes. So this has gained enough interest to greenlight a reality TV show. It's probably going to start hitting mainstream audiences now, and people are going to start deciding whether or not they like this whole gaming thing in Australia or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the show called?
The show's called The Next Gamer.
Okay.
And they will be searching for Australia's best amateur gamer, with the winner scoring $10,000 and a contract with one of the country's biggest esports teams. Essentially MasterChef for nerds.
So
But see, country's biggest esports team. Do we have a biggest esports team?
yeah, we have like the Chiefs or Tainted Minds or what's the other one? Like Direwolves. There's a few big ones.
Oh, okay.
None of them really get past Australia though.
Yeah.
And so I'm presuming then if this is the biggest esports teams, what's the game? Because it's not like, oh, he's like a top ranked Call of Duty player. That means he's going to be amazing at League.
Yeah.
Like the skills don't match up.
Yeah. So they're just being very broad with what kind of gamers they're looking for, but they're looking for people to play League of Legends.
Okay.
So MOBA specific, more or less.
Yeah.
Okay.
Specifically,
So
that
I'm
one
instantly
MOBA.
out of this. I would have actually given it a whirl if it was like Overwatch.
You're still amateur. Amateur means
Yeah,
not
but
good, right?
They're not.
means inexperienced
Yeah.
or
They're looking for 10 amateur players.
10 amateur players. That essentially in this context means not
already
professional.
signed.
Yeah.
So this is a talent scout for the OPL.
Yes, practically.
All right.
So yeah, they're looking out for Australia's League of Legends guns, as they've called them.
What?
People who are really good at League of Legends, apparently.
That's me.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to enter
yeah.
this?
Probably
So 40 contestants battle it out online over 5 action-packed days to win a spot in the Next Gamer house. So that must be like the audition.
I have a question.
Yes.
So with a game like League of Legends, primarily it's a team sport.
Correct, yes. That's what got me when I'm thinking about this as well.
So
They're looking for, is it one winner?
one winner.
Yeah.
In what role? League of Legends is like, it's like Mitch is saying, it's a team eccentric game.
And that's
Yeah.
what I don't get as well. It says 10 successful contestants will join the fray, right? That's 2 teams.
Yes.
So they're just going to be versing each other.
They might swap the teams out every week, maybe different people on different sides.
Yeah, but then how do you... After a week of... what is this? 5 contestants will be eliminated and the final 5 will have to face Oceania's top gaming team. Okay, so the final 5 are the one team.
Yes.
So how can they decide a winner?
I'm with you on this. Someone who is
I feel like
really
someone
good at
hasn't
playing
thought this out
support.
properly.
Someone who's a support and plays that, they'll be really good.
Yeah.
But they won't win because someone who is better at winning the game as like an 80, like who's a carry
Yeah.
in the game.
Like if
I don't
you're an
understand.
excellent support, how can you gauge that?
You look at the stats. It's all in the stats.
And this is going to be a reality TV show.
Yeah, apparently.
There's not going to be anyone watching it if that's the case.
Is
You
this
don't-
like
Do you think people will watch something like this?
I think it has the possibility. I think they jumped into a reality TV show way too early.
Yeah.
I think they should have done a televised like league first. Like done a full year of OPL on TV. So people got the idea of this is a thing that's happening. And then
yeah, you want it to have a following
Beforehand.
Yeah, beforehand.
that's why MasterChef and My Kitchen Rules and stuff like that work so well, is because everyone knows how to cook.
Yeah.
Right? And they're like, oh, I can make that.
Or everyone thinks they know how to cook.
Yeah, but that's the point.
Myself included.
And then you come along with this and you got like people sitting there watching it going, I don't know what any of this is.
so you're saying like the viewers themselves are going to be just as lost?
Yeah, you've got to get the general audience like up to scratch.
I suppose this idea is focused for people who do play games.
But that's it's not for people that play games, it's for people that play League of Legends.
Yeah. So you're furthering the point of who's
Yeah.
the target audience.
It's incredibly isolating.
It is. And I'm going back to like, what does the whole thing look like? It's a reality TV show, right?
Yeah.
what comes to mind is like gaming cross the Big Brother house type of thing.
And I thought that
I
as
think
well.
that's what they're going for too.
So they're going to be bitching to each other
yeah.
throughout the entire day. They can
The,
be
the
like,
heels just weren't there in the last game. He really let me down.
So does that mean you're going to get?
I vote Joel's evicted. Lack of healing.
So does that mean you've also like got people like runners going in and like removing their mouse cable or something? Some random
Oh, giving
stuff
them a wireless mouse instead of a wired mouse.
yes, or like taking away their keys out of their keyboard or something like that. Something just so
Take control out. They lost control.
they have to play on black and white screens if they don't meet the challenges every week or something like that.
oh my goodness. I don't like that.
I'm just going to watch that space and see what happens there because I don't know what to expect.
See, I mean, I think this is going to go in a similar sort of way to screenplay, right? Like, we were really excited for screenplay, and I haven't watched it in like 3 weeks.
Yeah. I went to their page today.
Yeah.
And I didn't see any news, like videos more or less. It's more just
them messing around now.
it's more gameplays, what's coming up, and that type of thing.
Yeah.
So I think they've primarily moved everything like that onto their TV show.
Yeah, I think so too. But I don't watch a TV show because I don't watch free-to-air TV very much. Like, this is more exciting to me because if this gets popular, like, Big Brother was a massive employer for my industry. So I'd be like, can I go work on this? Can I be the guy that goes and messes with their computers?
But I can see this going horribly wrong if it's a Big Brother style thing. Like, I love your ideas of like competition. Like, it's the Friday Night Live of
Yeah.
Can you
League
imagine
of
that
Legends.
Friday night a bunch of like geeky kids trying to do some actual physical tasks.
They're gonna get from point A to B to quickly play the game.
A lot of the league players are a bit beef-headed.
Beef-headed.
Yeah, like nerds that were really nerdy in like high school and stuff, and then when they graduated high school, they just went crazy and worked out a heap and
Right.
nerdy attitude, but like buff.
Yeah, I think it's a new thing because nerds being a nerd is not a bad thing anymore.
Not as much, no.
Well,
People just
it's still
accept
there.
gaming
It's like,
is kind of a thing that's big now.
Oh yeah, people game all the time. Like, I saw. I was watching a great video today where people were making like ironically accurate infographics, and one of them was like something like 96% of people's favorite console is the mobile phone.
I hate gaming on my mobile.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I can play Hearthstone, and that's it.
It's the only decent game you can play. Yeah.
Yeah, any touch-based stuff. So I will check this out. I might put a few feelers out and see if I can get on the show.
I'd probably keep up to date with it.
Yeah,
But
It depends on how many applicants they get as well.
well, they're going to start with 40.
I'm
And-
sure
and
they'll get that easy. But
it's League of Legends.
That's also
Yeah.
another thing. How are they grading these people? Like, you get 40 people starting. You could be the best player, be paired up with 4 other idiots, and be knocked out first round because you're on their team.
yeah. And, Big Brother style, so I'm not really...
Yeah, I don't know. And they,
there's
you
a high
know,
in the house this week as Joel stole Adam's kill in the last game.
he's soaking his lane.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be soaking his lane. I don't
As
understand.
punishment, Joel has been sent to the green room.
This is just going to be garbage.
I don't want to put it down too early.
So you don't think it's going to be a disaster?
It's
It
like
could
that.
be. It could be.
It's going to be a disaster if it's like that, but it would be hilarious to watch.
I think it could be disastrously funny.
And if that's the case, you're going to end up with this absolute idiot on one of the top OPL teams.
And can you imagine like the players in that OPL team?
Oh,
Just not happy with this newcomer.
Guys, I'm the winner of the Big Brother Gaming House.
I am the next gamer. 2017.
Powered by Intel. It's actually
He has to get an Intel tattoo.
I forgot to change. There's the graphic there for everyone.
Too late now.
Yeah, too late now. We're speaking of more disasters.
Yes, we are. So run me through this because I completely missed this news story.
Yeah. it took me a while to catch on to this. I heard it mentioned, but there was some new things that came out about this, so I thought I should mention it.
Okay, so why don't you tell the audience at home what it is?
Yes, Pokemon Go Fests that occurred in Chicago a few weeks ago, I think. It disappointed the attendees because there were a large amount of technical issues that occurred over the weekend.
Yes.
No surprise from Pokemon Go.
Yes, but they've gone to the point now where some fans have proposed a class action lawsuit against Niantic.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
What's the point of that? What are they going to achieve out of that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what
Their money back.
But they went the class action lawsuit against the people that made the game that they're obsessed with. That's like suing Blizzard because you lost something and then being like, oh, why is WoW not happening anymore?
So Pokemon
biting
Go,
the hands that feed you. Sorry.
that's okay. Pokemon Go definitely is not as big today as it was when it first started,
Definitely not.
but it still has a very loyal player base, from what I've gathered.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, Niantic held a Pokemon Go Fest in Chicago that pulled in around 20,000 in attendance.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the entire player base of the
So the event was unfortunately a massive disappointment for attendees, as the event promised several things that unfortunately did not work out on the day. Within the first 20 minutes of fans arriving at the park, the networks provided by Niantic got very unstable, and by the time the doors opened, they were practically unusable.
Good.
So for people that got the app working, that had its own kind of issues. One of the big selling points of the Pokemon Go Fest was that people were able to get rare Pokemon spawns, like things that you wouldn't see anywhere else.
Yeah, I saw that people were getting like Kangaskhan in America and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But what would happen is people would see these Pokemon in the app and then tap on them and be greeted with just an error message, losing the opportunity to capture that Pokemon at all.
Just taunting you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when I think his name's John Hank from Niantic, he took the stage, and I think he's like the lead at Niantic, and he was greeted by a lot of angry and upset fans chanting things like "Fix your game" and "We can't play," with a few boos in there. So Niantic from this point offered refunds for event tickets, which were $25, and everyone who attended got $100 worth in-game currency.
In-game currency?
Yes.
Is in-game currency?
Yeah, the coins, the gold coins that
Yeah.
you like, bought Pokeballs and stuff with.
No,
So
I
you'd
have
spend-
no idea what you're on about.
It's been that long since you played the game.
It has. I told you, it was like the first month of the game coming out, and then that was it.
Our fact checkers also just put in that people were scalping tickets for $200 to $300 a pop.
Oh,
Ooh, whoa.
and here's $25 for that. Well, that's their fault for scalping anyway.
See, this whole thing kind of reminds me of. Do you remember DashCon?
No.
No, about last year, maybe the year before. No, 3 years ago. I'm just looking it up. It was a convention for Tumblr that they crowdfunded, and their featured thing was a ball pit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Oh my
I have a
God.
photo of DashCon.
Is it a
Oh
big,
my God.
That was like a $30,000 convention.
Is it a big... Oh, wow.
For those who can't see, it's just an empty room with about 5 people in it.
and an inflatable ball pit and a bouncy castle. Sorry, so just that's what my mind went to. But
Yeah.
imagine that with 20,000 people that are all really, really angry.
And they all even had simple issues with the lines of getting into the venue.
Real.
So
So
the
this was
lines
in a
were-
location. So this
Yeah.
is a centralized location with like one or two. Like,
Yeah, there was like a stage and stuff like that, I think.
so what's preventing you from just standing outside the building and hitting the Pokestops?
There'd be the Wi-Fi network within that they provided, I think, would
okay.
have
So-
unlocked certain Pokemon.
So you had to be
forth.
on the Wi-Fi network to actually be a part of this event?
Yes.
Oh, right.
I wonder if you
can
could
see
smurf
now.
that somehow then.
Smurf that.
So like fake it and then
Fake.
like get into the code of Pokemon Go and give it the same kind of permissions that Niantic have given it.
Well, it would have been worthless anyway because
Nothing.
it wasn't working.
Yeah, true.
So one particular player, Jonathan Norton, has proposed a class action lawsuit against Niantic for unspecified damages, saying that the festival didn't line up to what Niantic had proposed.
You paid $25. Calm down.
It's not what he got, though.
Yeah, so you said the tickets are only around $25, but many people traveled from outside Chicago to capture the rarest Pokemon in the game and enjoy a day with their peers.
Just go outside and
But the rare Pokemon.
so stupid. So stupid.
So do you think Niantic have done all they can? Should they be doing more?
I don't think the Niantic should be doing anything. It's like, oh, it broke. We'll just do it again. You all get in for free.
Yeah.
It's like, it's $25.
And they got it refunded too.
Yes,
so.
it's so stupid. Just calm down. You went to Chicago. Surely there's something else for you to do, even if it's just to wander around the city and hit the other Pokestops.
Yeah.
He was
It's
probably
like-
one of the guys that got the scalped tickets who
Oh,
paid
he's like, I paid
$300.
$300 to get in. Then why? Why would you do that?
Rare Pokemon.
Yeah, I find it a bit ridiculous that people would spend that much on this game to just get a few
Oh,
rare Pokemon.
people spend a lot now with those raid tokens. Oh my god.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So with raids now, you know what Pokemon Go do with raids at the moment?
No.
Okay, so you get a Pokemon appear at a gym, right?
Yeah.
It's an egg on top. And it's like, this is hatching in 2 hours, and it will hatch into like a Magikarp or like a Tyranitar or a Zapdos or something.
Yeah.
And then everyone can fight it, and then you have a 10% chance or like 12% chance of it being captured.
Oh, okay.
Right? And every time you do a raid, you get 1 free raid per day. But any extra times you want to do it, you have to pay $1.
$1.
$1.
Doesn't sound like a lot, but
It doesn't. But I was speaking to Paul, and he spent like 50.
oh my god, he still plays it?
Yeah, he's got.
Oh wow.
He has he has the Pokemon Go Plus,
Oh yeah,
and he has another hacked one which just automatically does it.
yeah.
So he just drives around in his car getting all the stuff.
Yeah. So do you think Niantic planned ahead predicting? Because do you think at an event that's totally reliant on the Wi-Fi network you're providing?
Remember what happened when the game came out?
This goes back
Yeah.
to every single game. Like
Yeah.
every company that's not prepared for how much people are going to
No
be
one
on it.
is ever
But
prepared.
they had ticket sales. They knew how many people were coming to this event.
Yeah, but people would have been like, "Oh, I've got my phone, I've got my girlfriend's phone, got my parents' phone, my brother's phone. I'll get them all of this."
Yeah, I still think that even though they probably prepared for it, but I don't think anything's ever been tested like that before. 20,000 people on one.
It's probably just
One
a normal
joint, like-
DSL network. It's like, with MAC address filtering.
So
and
I think they had different sections, and each section had its own separate network, so they weren't clashing all the time. But
just
even then,
would've
there
been
were so many
so-
that it was just.
would have been so noisy. Just,
Yeah.
like just Wi-Fi noises. Yeah.
I
feel
Are you
like-
connected, man? Are you connected? Well, oh my god, Kenki's card. Oh, an error.
I feel like there would have been people outside who tried to get in the network as well.
Yeah.
That's what caused
And there
the
would have
flooding.
been some kind
Yeah.
of hacking or something going on.
Something would have caused it to have that issue.
There hasn't been
Because
anything
even they had the
said like
tickets, but there has to be some kind of thing that pushed over the edge. You
Yeah.
have the ticket sales, you have the amount of people who are actually going, but I think your idea of they have more than one phone on
Yeah.
them.
Because
what
if
Fact checkers just put in. Remember, there used to be a way to spoof your location.
yeah.
People who did that actually got the rare Pokemon as well.
Wow.
So that renders the event completely useless.
That probably was another issue. Oh my god.
yeah.
But they wouldn't be on the same network, though. They would be in the same area.
So it
Yeah.
must be area
Yeah,
based.
it must
but they
be.
had
So it would be an
mass-
area based, not so
Yeah.
much the network.
Yeah.
Then what's the issue? Go on
I
your own
don't know.
Wi-Fi.
Just don't pay to go in. Because let's just think about the attendance of that, right? 20,000 people that play Pokemon Go, right? Pokemon is nerds, right? And Pokemon Go is nerds going outside, right? You get 20,000 nerds that are walking and sweating outside, and then you stick them in a room, and then they just get real mad. It's not going to be.
I don't think it was
space.
like a room. It was like a park.
Really.
Yeah.
Was
like
it
in
closed
Chicago.
off?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you
was-
charge people to go into a park?
There would have just been a fence.
It's like, no, you can't come in. Why? Pokemon.
Just imagine that conversation.
It's like turning an old family away. It's like, what is this? It's like, there's a Pokemon event. It's like, what? It's like, yeah, you know, the games. They catch the Pokemon in the trees. And like, no.
Wasn't that like out a year ago.
Yeah. Isn't
people
that
still
over?
play it. Yeah.
Do you play Pokemon? No. I'm sorry then. Leave now.
They have to uproot all the people in the park to get out before the
Just
event
shuffle them out,
starts.
yeah.
There would be people that would have hidden somewhere and just like waited for the crowds to file in and then blend it in.
Again, I don't know how they're pushing people out of this park.
Well, there was a line for this thing, and people were apparently waiting in that line for like 3 hours.
Why?
Just go on the other side of the park and just jump the
Stand
fence.
near
Yeah.
the fence and be like, oh, I got it. There we go. Done. Oh, my God.
There might have been some extra goodies inside that we weren't. I just think the whole idea of having a fest dedicated to just Pokemon is a bit extreme.
I mean, if it was just Pokemon,
just
yeah.
Pokemon, but not Pokemon Go.
It's such a niche within a niche.
Yeah, and like when you get, what else is going to be there? They would have had a speaker, like
I think
John-
it would have been
John
good to have.
Hank.
Like, it would have been like food stalls and stuff like that.
yeah, might have got some cool merch. But
Yeah,
nothing worth waiting
be
3
like-
hours in line for.
it'd be like the Eka, but with the idea of just catching Pokemon.
Yeah,
The Eka with everyone just looking at their phones.
Well, I suppose someone
I
who's
wonder
a
how many
fan
people
of
bumped
Pokemon
into
would
each
love
other.
that, though.
how many people bumped into each other? Just going, oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Get out of my way.
Oh, and then when something spawned, like the madness that would ensue,
The wave of people just like running
Running.
towards it.
wanting to run into the park. To
This is
the,
Zapdos! I just think of like the World War Z, just zombies or something. Like people just climbing over everyone.
people had tried to do that when Pokemon Go was still like new. I remember when we went to the South Bank down
that
the
was
city.
crazy.
And there's so many people, and people would just yell out like what's a rare Pokemon?
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mewtwo over here. And then everyone go, what?
Oh, that happened at Orion. Like anytime Kangaskhan spawned, everyone's like, "Did you get it? Did you get it?" It's like, what? So there was a Kangaskhan over there. Like, okay, I'll go have a look.
I get so ashamed of myself thinking back to when Pokemon Go first came out.
It was a
Look,
It was a
We're
dark period for
complaining
everybody.
about people who are going to this event for rare Pokemon.
At least they're all going to the one space and they're leaving us alone.
But we were one of those people.
Yeah, at one point.
For-
a lot of
Yes.
people were.
For how long you want to say? For me, it was probably about 4 weeks. That's
so
the extent
you
of
went
what.
for a month?
Yeah, probably about a month. And then I know you still have it downloaded, correct?
No, I've actually removed it since.
Okay.
again.
I've still got it, but I just don't touch it.
So you two went on longer, and then you
Yeah.
dabbled onto it like on and off.
I
Mitch.
probably went about 3 months straight, and then I came back to it about a month ago and picked it back up.
And I'm assuming during that time, if there was this event, just say in Brisbane or something,
Yeah.
to get a chance to get rare Pokemon, would you have done it?
No.
No, I think you would have.
No.
I think he would have too.
See,
I think he's lying.
Yeah, I
I've
think-
only been playing that game because it's something to do when I do OBs. That's literally it.
But wait, no, you go back to when it first came out.
When it first came out, yes.
Yeah, that's what. That's
thought
See,
you
that's
meant-
what, no, that's what I'm saying. When it
Oh.
first came out,
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
but you would have got like 2 million people at that event.
when it first came out, it would
Yeah.
have been pretty nuts.
That's when you should have done the damn thing.
true.
they're trying to get their player base.
Honestly,
back.
they should have released Gen 2 like 7 or 8 weeks in.
Should have.
And then just kept doing that, getting people excited until it's modern Gen. And then after a year, that's it. And then just leave it.
They messed up.
They did.
They messed up.
They did.
Speaking of things that could possibly mess up, I'm not too sure, is
Yes.
Valve's new game.
Valve has a new game.
So we haven't had a new Valve game in a while.
Yeah.
This is unfortunately associated with Dota 2, which I think is Valve's last game.
Is it?
I think so. What was before that? That was Portal
CS:GO.
2.
When did CS:GO come out?
Fact checker.
He'll get back to us. So Artifact, the Dota card game, is the latest Valve game.
Boo.
So this just feels very much like this is the Hearthstone to Dota.
But why are card games just being the new norm? Why is that the thing now?
Because no one's playing real card games, and you can still charge people for digital card packs.
Look, just because of the success of Hearthstone and because that hit off.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Did the Skyrim game hit off as well, the card game?
Not to the same degree. The Skyrim card game's only just come out for mobile. And they're doing a big Skyrim push at the moment for it.
Ugh.
But there's already a lot of lore surrounding that, and a lot of the characters in it follow that lore. To my knowledge, Dota 2 doesn't really have that much lore. Like, the characters are named what they are. Like, one's called Beastmaster, for Christ's sake. Like, this isn't a story. So what are they? The idea is obviously use the Dota 2 champions, but there's like 130 of those.
Yep.
130 cards is not a lot.
It's a small deck, yeah.
You're not going to be able to do too much.
I have no interest in this game whatsoever.
None at all.
Neither does everyone else, because the teaser trailer video that was shown, where it came up on screen and said artifact, everyone's like hyped, like, and then it said the Dota card game, and you just hear just a massive.
I will still play this.
Will you?
Because I'm a sucker for digital card games. I actually really enjoyed seeing. Because you can do stuff in digital card games you can't do in physical card games.
Yeah.
Notably the random number generator stuff. Like in Hearthstone, the adapt, where it's 10 cards and you get 3 of them and then you can choose one of them to affect your minion.
Yep.
Or like get a random card to your hand. Like you couldn't do that with a physical card game because otherwise you'd have to have an entire deck of every possible card next to you.
True. Yeah, I guess so.
And stuff like the Elder Scrolls card game has everything in 2 lanes, and some of them are invisible, and there's like weather effects on each lane and stuff like that.
It's the same with Gwent as well.
Yeah.
Where Gwent has 3 lanes, there's weather effects and whatnot.
Yeah.
But there's so many of these card games.
There is, but a company like Valve behind a game like this?
Has Valve always done so well every single one of their games that they've made? Coming to mind, you can kind of say
Day
yes,
of
more or
Defeat,
less.
no. Day of Defeat was a bit trash.
The last Valve game was The Lab, which was for...
What is The Lab?
It was a VR game for the HTC Vive.
VR games don't count. They don't.
It's still a game.
It is a game, but it's not like a maintained game, right? Not like a CS or a...
That's how games should be, in my opinion.
What? Standalone and...
They should just be games. I should get the game and be able to play it.
Yes, I agree.
So no updates, no DLC, no microtransactions?
Okay, I can go. I can go for DLC and stuff. Updates, of course, if something's not working properly.
What about the model where you play more and you unlock more? Like,
See, I'm okay with that, but I just don't think that works in the online space the way it is now.
No,
the way it is now, no.
The microtransaction, everything have its own like internal currencies and stuff like that.
I just get nostalgic for the days where I'd get my original Xbox, I'd buy a disc, and that would be it.
Oh, I even get nostalgic for like the Call of Duty 2 days where you play online, you get level 6, you unlock a new gun, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's my like reminiscent of going to the Call of Duty phase where you do challenges within the game and you gain things to show it off, like gun camos. The only way to get those in Modern Warfare 2 were headshots. That was it.
Yeah.
So, but in the new Call of Duty games, you can just buy gun camos to
just play the game and they give you coins to buy
with
things.
like weed all over it and stuff, just for the sake of it.
Yeah,
and then it smokes at the end of the barrel.
Yeah, but this is just coming off the article I found. Going back to Artifact, it's based on Dota 2 involving 3 boards and a selection of characters from Valve's flagship game. So they're viewing this game, Dota, as their flagship game now. Not Half-Life, not Portal, not any of those. There's still no details about it, though. The game was announced just before the final match of Day 2 of T17 by event host Sean Day9 Plot, who gave a vague description of the game that seemed to indicate that it would involve building a barracks, creeps, and lanes. So it sounds like you're building up a MOBA map.
I see it, if he's describing like that, I see it's like now a tower defense card game.
Which does sound interesting. It's not a trading card game, it's a card-based MOBA almost.
You've got, now that you say, like, was it 3 lanes you said?
Yeah, 3 boards.
3 boards.
Yeah.
And I see that into 3 lanes that you would have different creeps going up. If it's a tower defense style game, then I suppose it's gripped my interest now.
Yes.
And not like the usual card games. But I understand with them going towards it being Dota being the flagship game, because the top 2 games on Steam are Counter-Strike and Dota.
Yeah.
See, I always thought Counter-Strike would be Valve's flagship. That's their biggest game, isn't it? CSGO at the moment?
Counter-Strike the card game?
I think.
Each gun has its own card, and the different skins are different rarities.
Yep, different skins do different damage.
Yeah.
That would be horrible.
It would be.
And the weird part, going back to Artifact, because we keep going on tangents.
That's all right. Sorry.
'Cause it's Artifact.
Yeah, I know. And the part that I'm stuck on at the moment, and I think it's a bit stupid, is there's currently no announced release date. There's no screenshots other than the opener with the 3 colors and turning into that weird triangle. But there's already a Twitter account up.
What does it do? Like, does it do anything? Has it said anything?
It has. I'll have a look now.
At Play Artifact?
It's at Play Artifact.
Just taking your time, lost to Mitch.
Sorry, there's a physical copy.
Oh, I'm sorry, what? Whoa.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. Whoa. No, this can't be real, can it?
I think it's fan-made.
It has to be fan-made. There's no...
What? So you,
Nah, there's no way that's real. It's because you've got the old Dota logo right there.
Yeah.
Not the Artifact one. So
No.
that's not legit.
That's not legit, but it's kind of cool. So at Play Artifact is the account. It's tweeted like 5 times. It says, talk to us at Play Artifact or hashtag Play Artifact. That was a day ago.
Your
there's
thoughts
not much
behind
to
this?
talk about just yet.
No,
Your
not yet.
thoughts behind this, Saul? As in, like, are you all for the whole idea of just bring out more card games?
I'm keen on the idea of bringing out more games that are based on IPs that require high-end processing, but can be played on lower-end machines. So you get to experience that universe, and it might encourage people to pick up Dota 2.
Or even then, it's someone like me if there was, say, an Overwatch card game.
See, that would be interesting. Like, it goes
And
through
then-
the Omnic Wars. That would be really cool.
And then I would be able to say I'm here or something,
Yeah.
and I've just got to spare like 10 minutes or something. I want some time to kill. I can't play Overwatch on this laptop that I've got with me, so I'll whip up the Overwatch card game and just will that to kill my time.
I'm all for world building across games,
Yeah.
and like having Gwent
Yeah.
built into The Witcher 3, and then having it standalone. Excellent idea. They're both on the Xbox, but it's dumb.
They're on PlayStation.
But again, I know, but like it's both console,
Oh, yeah.
so it does go back to like I have 10 minutes to spare. Let's do this.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm interested to see what it looks like. I will be picking it up. I think the logo is really nice.
Doesn't say free to play anywhere on that logo.
No, but Dota 2 is free to play.
Okay, that's a good assumption then.
And they wouldn't. It would be really dumb to do a card game like that, like Elder Scrolls Legend, like Hearthstone, and not have it free to play.
Yeah.
The first card game that's not free to play?
Well, there's a few. There's one called Feyre, which is really weird. And Mojang tried to make one called Scrolls.
Oh.
Do you remember that? They got sued by the Elder Scrolls for using that title.
Yes, I do, actually.
I think that might be what Elder Scrolls Legends was originally going to be called.
True, yes. Okay.
Sorry, just going weird tangents there.
Just go off tangents of Artifact. It's like, don't need to talk about Artifact more or
Oh,
less.
it's fine though.
Well, we don't have much info on it. It's just kind of
It's kind of just like
it's
Like
there.
the-
People obviously didn't seem thrilled about it when they saw the trailer or the
Yeah.
teaser.
Yep.
Just that build up, and then they were disappointed. So
yeah. No,
Nothing
I
on
think
it.
that sounds.
I guess we'll see what they have to show us later, and then we'll be able to really make our mind up on whether or not we want this game or not.
I'll play it. You won't play it.
I'll play it if you really, really, really tell me it's really damn good. Really.
I said that about Hearthstone. You stopped playing it. No, you still play it every.
I play it every so often because my brother started playing it, and I
Oh,
was
really?
like explaining it to him how everything works.
You're just calling him an idiot and.
Yeah,
Do you have, like,
because
this, like-
I was like, all right, I'll verse you, and then he just got obliterated.
It's a nice feeling, isn't
I was
it?
like, I'm not even good at this game, but yeah, you should have done this and that there and stuff.
Good.
And
I can see you as the rival in like the Pokemon games, and your brother is he's the main hero. He's like, I'm
Team
going to start
Rocket,
off
am I?
fresh. No, you're the rival.
You're Gary.
oh,
Gary.
right. Yeah.
So he's starting off fresh. He's getting it new, and you're there taunting him like, I would have done this better.
Let me show you.
Let me
how
show
it's
you
done.
how it's done. And then a couple weeks, a couple months or so, he'll verse you again right at the end.
Yeah, and
He'll smash you.
probably will happen too if he keeps playing.
Speaking of games you beat your brother at, the Overwatch Summer Games updates come out.
Yes, it has come out. Yes, we touched on this last week, and now we got all the details now, obviously, because it's out.
Yes. I just want to talk about the skins. I love the
that's
skins.
practically all we can talk about, the skins. Because everything we mentioned last week is...
Yeah, the Lucio Ball and stuff.
Yeah, Lucio Ball. I played a few games of Lucio Ball. It's my first ever games of Lucio Ball.
Did you play ranked or have you played
You
normal?
going to play competitive?
I played one ranked of Lucio Ball.
You should try and push into it.
Yeah.
Because Luke is master.
Yeah, he told me it was master.
I know, I can't believe that. I just don't feel like many people will be taking the ranked seriously, so it might be easy for people who do take it seriously to
get make up there. Master. Yeah.
I don't like the idea of it. It's a very casual game mode, and then it just turns into a competitive game.
And it just goes really toxic straight away.
Not to point it out too much, but I was watching videos of it today. It is essentially Rocket League.
It is.
And Rocket League is an esport of competitive quality.
See, I can see, I think what Blizzard should do is have Lucio Ball as like a standalone thing, like a $5
free to play or
$5 game.
Yep.
Pay $5 to get Lucio Ball.
It just reminds me of Griff Ball from like old Halo days.
Yeah, it's probably where it all started, really.
Yeah.
Halo started so many things.
The idea of having it its own standalone thing, but I feel like it's going to lose its face after maybe a couple of weeks or so.
Oh yeah,
by the end of it, you will be like, oh, it's just Lucio Ball.
The only reason I'm playing it now is to get my free loot boxes to get the skins.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's all you care about?
Yeah.
It's the
I'm
same
not
thing
too
with
fussed in the comp at all.
when I talk about League of Legends and talk about Earth, the ultra rapid fire mode.
Yeah.
I want it to be an actual like game mode that's always in rotation. It's always up, but it's one of those games where it just loses its value after probably a couple of weeks, and that's that.
Oh, Fact Checker's got the full rundown of the add-ins to the Summer Games.
Screenshots, damn.
So you got 15 sprays, 37 voice lines, 36 icons, 17 victory poses, 2 emotes, 8 highlight intros, and we've got obviously the new Summer Games 2017 legendary skins. So there's 7 new ones, and then there's the old legendary skins, which is
Zarya.
Yeah, Zarya, Lucio. I think there's a McCree one as well. And then there's a few epic ones. Oh, okay, yes. So there's old legendary skins and there's old epic skins. So epic's like the one below legendary. But
these are all legendary skins that we have now.
the new ones are, yep. So the Junkrat, the McCree, the new Mercy, they're all looking pretty nice.
I really like the Junkrat cricket one. Like all of his bombs have turned into cricket balls. And
I think that one really, like the Australian audience would love that one.
yeah, it would make a lot of sense to a lot of international.
I love the soldier skin. Because to me, I picture it like he's a working dad, just trying to have a bit of relax. You see the barbecue in the background.
Having a barbecue.
It's just like,
you see the assault rifle.
Yeah. It's quite good. It's quite good. McCree's one is a bit interesting. I wouldn't have picked McCree to be a lifeguard.
No.
He got to Samp.
Pardon?
Samp.
Oh, really?
Instead of Bamf.
What is it? What does it even mean?
I don't know.
I feel like I should know what that means.
Blast AMF. Sure. What?
What?
Huh?
What? The Reap one's like a biker.
BMX, yeah.
BMX.
It's like a BMX.
I
don't like it.
I don't like it at all. No.
Why?
I just don't like the look
I think
of
he
it.
looks like a bad Power Ranger.
I've seen it in game. I've seen people
okay.
in game wearing this, and I just think it looks stupid in game.
Yeah, because Reaper's so dark and
It's
kind of
like-
ghostly.
Yeah, it's like having still using a Halloween skin at this time of year. It just looks stupid.
Really?
Man, that's pretty bad.
That gives me the willies. I see Maze with Santa hats. I'm like, what are you doing?
That's brilliant. I love doing that.
Really?
Yes, that's great.
Oh, okay. So, SAMF stands for sexy ass mother. Yeah,
What does BAM stand for? Was I close?
badass.
Oh,
Okay.
I got the two-part, right? They're right at the end. Yeah, I was close.
I do like how the McCree has the towel as his like cape thing.
Yeah,
that he
I
normally
would have
has.
preferred no towel. I think the towel's what kills it for me.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
I just feel like they didn't need to put that in there.
I really like Mercy's skin because do you know what she's trying to be? What she is here?
Like a Greek.
She's the Greek goddess of
She's like her staff looks like the Olympic torch.
It's meant to be the Olympic torch,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like the goddess that represents the Olympics.
Yeah,
So it's very, very Olympic and
Yeah.
very kind of proud of that.
yeah.
And I really like the new loot boxes. I really enjoy this partnership they've got with actual sports.
Well, I don't think that's an actual partnership. They just did it for the hell of it because they can.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. I really appreciate, especially the Junkrat skin.
Yeah, the Junkrat skin is really cool.
Yeah,
I
just can't believe how many people have these already.
Really?
Like this has been out a couple of days.
Why?
yeah.
Just buy it, man. Just get the 50 pack and pay for that.
Why?
And that's how people are getting this.
And that's how people
I
get the
know.
skins.
I know.
how
I've
much
seen-
is the 50 pack?
Oh, like $60.
About $60.
Yeah. It's practically buying the game again.
I love that this has come out straight after the Sun's Out, Guns Out.
What do you mean?
The Heroes of the Storm.
Here's the
summer.
storm.
Oh, right. So you're referencing like
No, yeah.
22 Jump Street or something.
No.
Yeah, Suns Out, Guns Out just finished, and now this one's up. So
Yeah.
It's a bit interesting.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Doomfist actually, trying to get a
Oh yeah.
handle on him. He didn't get any skins whatsoever or
No,
anything.
he's not important enough.
Yeah,
yet.
he's not. Yeah, it's too soon. We just got him.
I saw.
guess-
Sorry, going on a weird tangent. I saw a
Yeah.
great video today.
Yeah.
So someone had modded, I think it was the PC Overwatch, so
Yeah.
that Doomfist's skin was applied to every other character's model.
Oh yes, I've seen
And
those. They did the highlight intros.
the victory poses.
Oh really?
Yeah, and like the Mercy one where the mech is also him, and the little him jumps out is all deformed, and he just does the
Oh, you mean the diva?
the diva. Sorry,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's
quite funny.
it's
yeah.
so uncomfortable.
I need to look it up now.
I've seen those. Yeah, they're quite funny. Yeah, I played a mental game of Overwatch. I think a couple of days ago. It was on Xbox with my friends.
You've been playing Xbox? You didn't tell me?
Wow.
Oh, you're always online, but you're on like Stan or something. I'm like, wow, that's a Stan machine.
That's no.
Mitch bought a Stan machine.
Well, no other consoles run stands. So yeah.
Yeah, and we were doing competitive. I think it was Dorado, the map, and both teams like we attacked really well. We got it to the point, the other end, really quickly. They did it not as quick, but they got it there. And then the second defense, they held it literally about 5 meters from the point where it started.
Yep.
Oh wow.
And so then we had to then stop them from reaching that point. And this
my
was
goodness.
the longest game of my life. And we held it for so long. It was in overtime. And they just managed to get enough kills to kill us all. And so devastated. But I was playing Doomfist. And I had gold damage, gold elims, just all gold objective kills and everything. I was pretty happy with myself for that effort.
Okay.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yes. But that was a very intense game. I felt the need to share my my horror.
You climbing the ranks again on the competitive scene?
On Xbox, I'm going up. On PC, I'm not really going anywhere.
You don't want to go anywhere? You're just going down if you play?
I just don't play comp
You
on
just
PC
stagnate,
enough.
yep.
Oh, yep.
I win some, I lose some, so I don't really get anywhere higher. But on console, I'm up to 2,700.
Wow.
So that's the highest I've ever been in Overwatch at any point in time.
It's console, though.
Yes, it is console. So I feel like all the serious Overwatch players are lurking in the PC world because that's where it all happens.
Yep.
All the esports happen there.
I just have one question for Joel before we move on.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Would you like to see Doomfist in HOTS?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Because his kit is really cool. Like his charge punch and his bullets and his.
He's got to jump up, though.
He can jump up and disappear like ETC.
Okay. His kit's interesting, but as much as like the kit itself, you more or less dive into what talents he could use to his advantage as well. His kit's very basic like that.
He suffers in Overwatch really easily.
Does he?
If you use all his abilities and you're still surrounded by enemies, you are screwed.
Really?
Yes, because you have no escape. Like
Okay.
you can fist charge in, uppercut someone, and then ground slam and get the kill. Like you get it, but then you just look around, everyone's just looking at you, like, oh.
And you just kind of
And you
slowly
just
walk
kind of
away.
walk away slowly and like waiting for everything to recharge.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Yeah,
So is he like an assassin? That's his role. He's an assassin.
kind of. He's like I keep saying he's practically Genji.
He's melee Genji.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Genji, if Genji's
Yep.
surrounded by a bunch of people, he's not going to go too well. But if he can zip in and zip out,
That's so different because Genji's amazing when he's surrounded by people.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What,
'cause he
just deflects everything?
He deflects everything and it goes to everyone else.
Oh, yeah.
So everyone gets damaged equal to 5 people doing damage at one person.
Wow. That's mental. But that happens in Overwatch as well. Like, if you're shooting at him while he's deflecting,
Yeah.
you get hit back.
But so many people know not to shoot him, yeah?
Yeah.
And well, so many people know that they still shoot him anyway.
Yeah.
Like the McCree ults, who they charge it up, and it's like the
funny
perfect time deflect kills him anyways.
When we play comp on Xbox, we hop into game chat and we talk to like people that we don't know and stuff just to get the team happening. And
The team hyped.
yeah, I was playing Mercy, I think, and there was a Genji by himself and he wasn't dying, so I just whipped out my pistol. I was shooting at him.
I need healing.
Yeah, and there was this other guy who Genji happened to start deflecting as I started shooting, and deflected all my Mercy bullets into my other teammate. And he was like, "Oh my god, who was shooting at the Genji? It almost killed me." And I was like, "Oh, I think it was the Zenyatta. Yeah, I think he did a charge shot and threw it all back at you." He's like, "Oh my god, damn it, Zenyatta."
Good.
That's what happens when you don't have a microphone. You fall victim.
People
To the
start
blame.
blaming you and
Yeah.
you've got no way to defend yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent.
Yes. Well, that's
That's it for the show.
that's practically all I've got. I don't know if you guys want to.
No, I'm good. It's been a bit of a slow couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm hoping we're getting something big soon.
Yeah.
Waiting on more Atari news. I want to find out what this Atari box is.
Yes, I'm still very keen on that.
I swear, if it's an actual console,
It is. It is.
it's not going to rival and compete for Xbox
I
and
never
PlayStation.
said that's not a console. Nah, I'm not getting into this argument again. We'll yell about it when we get more information.
Yes. We will.
Exactly. Thanks for listening, everyone. Remember, you can follow us on our Twitter page at ReplayAU or our individual Twitters, which mine is at Joel's Voice.
Mine's at Nimble Mimble still.
And I'm at Jordan Do Things.
Remember, you can comment and rate us on our iTunes or Facebook as well. Does the rating system as well, does it?
Yeah.
Please.
But if you're going to do it, I'd rather you do it on iTunes.
Yeah.
That's how people get popular. That's how
Yeah.
we
Okay.
reach more of an audience. If you comment and rate on our iTunes,
Yeah.
please.
Yes.
And we have Discord as well if you'd like to join.
Yes, we've been playing HOTS and other things. Not
PUBG.
PUBG. Yeah, you guys have been going crazy on PUBG.
Hit me up if you want to play PUBG.
Yep, hit me
Yeah.
up if you want to.
Because I can't play solos in that anymore. I just can't.
You're just not good by yourself.
No. I tried doing it today and it was just horrible.
Good.
I was laying prone waiting and I just got run over by a random car and I was like, well, I'm done with this.
If you die in a HOTS game, are you able to join a new one immediately?
In a PUBG game.
PUBG. What is wrong with my
you
brain
can-
today?
Yeah, if you die, you can exit and just search
good.
again. Yeah.
Good.
Anyway, we'll be back same time next week.
Yes, Thursday, 6 p.m.
Yes, definitely.
Yep.
Stay tuned.
Yep.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.